I don't know why it went back over to dead for a moment, or basically fade to black. But like I said, I am upgrading on the computer, and it's going into Windows 10. It's even making sure that I have this set. And yeah, it's saying if I want to do this, I apologize for all the vehicles going by. Granted, I do live at an intersection in my city. So, to get everything that I need, I'm hoping and praying that the people that want to get in touch with me can. I don't think that it's going to be a big deal. I don't think that it's going to be uh, a massive, I guess you could say, like a massive collection of what other people have said. Some people think that, oh, well, Camacho's broadcasting, oh, this is going to be wonderful, this is going to be horrible. You know, if they don't like the channel, they can be truthful with me and say they don't like the channel. That's all I ask for them to be, is real with me. If they don't like the fact that I'm here, that's cool. Let them say the way that it is. Because I want people to say to me, hey, your broadcasts suck. I want them to be able to say to me, you do not have it. You don't have what it takes to be a caster. So to me, it's like, hey, just be honest with me. Tell me the way that it is. Right now, I know you hear a little clang on there. So if anyone has a question for me over in the chat, I know that right now it's telling me that, in my live control room, I look and I see that, there are people that are watching. That's cool. No problem. They say that the stream status is good, the health is good, and they're talking about of the cast itself. Yeah, no problem. I don't think that they're going to have a bad issue on this. And so what gets me is they don't want to, I guess you could say, they don't want to take it back to what Camacho has on an instance. They want to say, oh, well, Camacho will never make it. Camacho will never, ever do something positive. Hey, y'all want to hate on me? Hate on me. That's all I ask. Just tell me how you feel. You want to tell me that what I do, sucks more than a prostitute in training, let me know. I at least want people to tell me how they feel I've done. I want people to tell me what they see on the cast that should be improved, how they feel it could be improved. I'm going to check one thing on here, and I'm testing it with a number 1. Okay? I don't expect most people to be there and say, oh, this is the most wonderful show I've ever seen. But I want people to tell me what they want to say. I want them to, tell me what they want improved on the cast. I want them to tell me what they'd like to see. As you can see, I can go mobile. I can go shopping in Walmart and bring back footage, or even have live footage on there. But I'm not going to make it to where a person is going to, just chew me out or put me down for being myself. Like I said, I could update to Windows 10 like I am, and I don't expect it to be, one of the most, hold on. Yeah, it's still downloading Windows 10. I want people to be able to see that I am a human being. I'm not saying treat me like I'm a king, because I'm not. If anything, I'm someone who helped bring Toxic and Poopface, live content. I brought them some great content when it comes to some of the stuff that they do see. I don't know why my audio, not my audio, but my video seems to be a little glitchy. Maybe it's because I'm a little further from the modem than I expected to be. But I remind you, I'm doing this over the Wi-Fi. I'm not doing this on a data plan. These are items that I plan on fixing. And, I know that the video makes it look like I have Tourette's. And for me, I'm like, hey, don't all like it, oh well. And I just took a chance listening to it, and it of course has that natural delay because it's going to be over from the cell phone to the satellite, back from the satellite down to the YouTube server, then from the YouTube server for everyone else to see. And that's why I'm like, hey, no biggie, no biggie. Time for me to do the right thing and do what's best for me. That's what matters. And I don't care if you guys and gals don't like this. My room is, or my channel is an 18 plus room. I'm not going to be up here, talking about things that don't need to be spoken of when someone who's on their parents' account can come through and I make each person verify age. Why do I do that? To cover my own ass. If you don't like the fact that I use the word ass, or sometimes if I'm pissed off, I'll say the word fuck. If you guys don't like that, hey, remember, there are other channels out there. All you have to do is go to YouTube. Just click on this thing right above, and you'll see that, guess what? It is over where you can just click on that and go to another channel. I'm not going to tell you, don't ever come back here. But as they say, if thine eye offends thee, pluck it out. And so remember, when you don't like what you hear, you don't have to be a prick about it. Just say, hey, ease up on the language. It's not that hard to do. So remember, if you want to tell a person, hey, let's do this the proper way, let's do this in a professional manner, no problem. I'll work with you a lot more than you would think. So if a person says, I want to see you do more, let's just say like more mobile casts, okay, that's fine. If someone says, I don't want to see you cam up on YouTube ever again, it's something that I can at least listen to, and I will listen to the reasons. I don't want people to think that they're going to control and own me just because they say, you suck. You suck. I'm not going to kick the person from my channel for that. I'm not even going to let my moderators do that. But you know what? When it comes to me being me, I'm never going to stop being me until I have expired from Earth. I'm not going to let another person stop me from doing what I want to do or what I do best. Now, hold on 1 second while I do this. Pardon me, I had to fix my headgear. I don't like it to where the flag, the stripes that are supposed to be going this way, go off to the side. You don't have the, 50 stars and 13 bars on the United States flag going all at an angle. So if y'all don't like the fact that I'm willing to take the time to fix everything that's wrong with my issue, you can see that, at the 8:33 mark, when it went and it fixed it, I was like, no biggie. There's a minor setback. People think that I have all the different announcements that I do make, like number one, A.K.A. David, you definitely owe me money for what you have put me through. Number two, because of your breach of contract of Battlecam House 2, I am officially requesting $2,500 made payable to my PayPal, which you do have, because of the fact that you breached the contract. I spent the time to fax over the 16 papers. I still have those documents. You officially, sir, owe me, and I am waiting to collect, and I'm not going to wait much longer. Now, for you, A.K.A. David, for the banning of me, because I typed in a straws poll. The actual link is in here. In fact, I'm going to put this straw poll over in the chat so that people can see that it's not even a bad thing. I put that straw poll right there. I look at it this way. That straw poll, which is http colon // strawpoll.me /6730790. Okay, when I did that, I did nothing to breach any confidentialities, any website advertisements. I nearly did what some people already do by making a straw poll. It says in the straw poll, where should Cavacho broadcast next? 5 people have voted. 3 out of the 5 said Battle Camp. 1 said Tiny Chat, and 1 said Vaughn Live. I only gave the proper links as to where I would have to go broadcast if I did. You, sir, have actually permitted someone to ban me and saying, and I quote, not welcome. Okay, if I'm not welcome there, I want to hear it from your fucking mouth, because what are you to this, community of people on the web? I will show you. And granted, I will show that you have absolutely no credibility when it comes to your site. Now, granted, I'm going to show you right here, right now, via my computer. Okay? I don't care if people, find out what my email address is, but I'm going to show you that this, Alki, is what you're letting other people do. You see what it says? This account is banned. Why? Do not want. And I'm actually banned until Halloween. Let me see if I can do this and have it where it'll focus on that. This account is banned. Do not want. And then 31 October 2020. That's not cool. Okay? Alki, your people are actually assholes. I'll be truthful on that. Why do I want to have you fix the people that actually work for you? I want you to gain competent staff and have it to where they will say, okay, you know what? This sucks. Yeah, the account is banned. I'm sorry that it didn't come in nice and crystal clear, but they said do not want. That's all they put. 31 October 2020, right at the stroke of midnight. If it's against the law of Alki, if you will, because you're not God, if it's against the law of Alki to say we're not allowed to have people here that pretty much are willing to say that we want to broadcast over at a different site, you've allowed A1 to go from site to site to site to site to site to site and come back from Vaughn Live over to Battle Camp, and then he finally did something on Battle Camp to get permabanned. Guess what? He's on the sticky notes. I'm on the sticky notes. I'm not bitching and moaning, Alki. I'm just telling you the way that it is. If you're going to get Harry Balzac, who doesn't even use his real name, on Facebook, he goes by Herbert Belzecker. Okay? That's one reason why I'm through with Facebook when it comes to the Battle Camp community. Now, if a person goes and does this, says, okay, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being misled. I'm thinking that some people are going to be intelligent on this site. Hey, you don't know what it's like to be a person who's earned a harder, basically, had a hard day of work to earn an honest dollar. What do? You sit back on what your daddy did. You sit back on what your daddy gave to you after he passed away. I'm not even going to say God rest his soul, because that would be somewhat hypothetical and hypochondriac. You do not know what's going on. You know $1.9 billion worth of assets, and you've dropped down to 1.7 and then back up to 1.9 billion. That's still not an awesome thing for you to have. Why? Because you manage it literally like a kid in a candy store. You know that for a fact. A kid in a candy store does better money managing than you. You actually sit back and you pay people $350 to answer the door for a Domino's pizza place or a Pizza Hut pizza to be delivered, so that they can have all that and then try and seduce the worker while they're in their uniform down to their underwear and then yell rape. You're pretty much trying to get a person arrested, just like when you were caned as a child. and you do not appreciate that. Guess what? You, in fact, have done several things, I repeat, several things to other people, that equal what should be canable, but they've stopped caning because it's now no longer legal. And you are one of the reasons, because you'll be like, well, I'll buy my way out. I'll buy my way out. Here's 10,000. Don't cane me today. And so what you do is you like to pick on others, the people who are less fortunate and are like, okay, well, I could use the money. Yeah, $2,000 to, go running through a flaming door. Sure. 10,000 to host, one person for 30 days. Sure, we'll do that. You know how fast 10,000 goes? For Alki, it's a snap of a finger. For us, 10,000 would last well over a year, because I also have things like my necessities, like eating, having my nutritional values. But do you even care, Alki? No, you don't. If you had anything that you're proud of, I'll tell you, you would know automatic that you need to set your priorities straight and fix your fucking site. You need to do what's best for business and get the people that suck more dick, than you even know. I mean, it's like Harry. He very, very, very rarely cams up. But what does he do? He lets people like Tenacious stay on the website, when they're barely wearing a t-shirt at times, and if she comes up in a bra, it's okay. If I came up in a bra, you have a shit fit. You'll be like, Cavacho, take that off and burn it. Why the fuck should I destroy you something just because you want to be a rich dick fuck, who, and that is your own term, Alki David, to pretty much be there and say, oh, well, quit being a dick fuck. Burn that, burn that. If you don't burn that, you're banned. Staple your ball sack to a table, or you're banned. Alki, I found a new place to cast, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna be real. Fuck you. That's how I see it. And if you don't like that, go crying to, the people that actually do matter the most. And for this, I'm done, but I'm gonna talk to my buddy Tattooed Rambler, A.K.A., King of Inkland, King Body Art, the Extreme. So, talk to y'all later. And yes, I do want to finalize this by saying, Cavacho for life.